Welcome to Grown Men Chopping It Up with J.R. Ryder and Carrie with the K. This is a grown-up place for grown-up talk. Put the kids to bed and crank up the volume. And let's get to it.
Today's episode is brought to you by paratrooping. When you're in another city and you go in a bar with your sole intention of sleeping with somebody just so you have a place to stay. Joy, so which hotel are you staying in Boston? Steve, actually I think I'll just go paratrooping this time.
So what is it?
It's paratrooping. I've never heard of that.
Well, at least they paid this to be on the show today.
Hey, you know, they want people to know who they are.
So we got a special guest today.
Special guest today. What's the special guest's name?
Short dude.
Mr. Miyagi.
Good to be back with my boys.
So you knew us before we had personalities.
Man.
Oh man, way back.
My personality's always been great.
So I always remember the first piece of advice that you and Sean gave us was that our girls were cheating on us.
Right. I took that hard.
And I remember arguing you down. Like, nah, my girl ain't cheating.
Can't be. I give it to him too good.
Right.
I be knocking it out the box. There's no way in the world.
Boy, I tell you.
Man.
Both of them was cheating.
You had to learn the hard way.
But I remember, like, we thought you were so crazy. There's no way that our girls could be cheating on
I
us.
see her all the time.
All the time.
And they were.
Man.
God damn it.
And I must have been about 16.
Yeah.
No, you were a little older.
Maybe 17.
Yeah, I think 17, 18.
Still too young.
But
Like, you was knocking out all your sister friends that came over the house.
He was a sniper.
so we're just going to run the show like we normally do it. And then, just chime in when you feel like it.
All right.
If you hear something, a topic or something, we'll ask your advice and you just roll with us.
Or if you want to tell us where the origin of Lick the Hole came from, you can do that too.
Origin of Lick the Hole.
Lick the Hole.
I think that was Jay.
Oh, see? We got to get him on here too.
All right, let's start the show. You want to start it off?
All right, I'll start out. Well, my first topic is 7 mindsets that hinder black men from relationship success.
7 mindsets.
7 mindsets. Now, the first one is resentful Reggie.
That's not mine.
Resentful Reggie helps to give rise to bitter Barbara, which I talked about last week. Neither mindset is any different from the other. Both are disenfranchised and have been deeply hurt by their counterpart and consequently blame the other for their pain. Resentful Reggie is still holding a grudge from his first love that broke his heart and just won't let it go, even give another woman a chance with his heart. He's like a librarian who can give you the rundown of all his previous relationships. That's resentful Reggie. That's the one that he went back to being a player because he got hurt so many times already, so he blaming them bitches.
This kind of sound like you.
Oh, that's his name, Resentful Reggie.
Resentful Reggie. Wow.
Now, number 2 is Important Ichabod. Why they name this dude Ichabod? Probably his shoes. Important Ichabod doesn't need a woman in his life to help him meet anything. He's financially stable, drives a nice car, can buy anything he wants, including people to cater to his every walking fancy. He can woo a woman's knickers right off of her in broad daylight. His sidekick, Busy Bruce, is like an alter ego, making sure every moment of this time is caught up in making more money and buying more people for his collection of return favors.
That sound whack.
Yeah, dude sound like a loser. At least he has some money.
Hey. He can buy some pussy.
You know what I mean? Number 3 is Baggage Brian. Baggage Brian is always trying to drop his bags at somebody else's doorstep. I know a lot of dudes like that.
I'm with that.
As a matter of record, he's responsible for the bag lady that Mrs. Badu sings about. Baggage Brian has baby mamas and baby dramas.
Uh-oh.
Wherever he treads, you can smell the stench of the hood rat who just can't let it go.
Yo.
Hood rats don't naturally stink, though. They smell like Avon.
They smell like baby oil.
Oh, what's that perfume? Daisy that he was
They
doing?
smell like Daisy and cocoa butter.
Goodness gracious. Number 4, Mommy's Melvin. Mommy's Melvin is a mama's baby and daddy's maybe. He cannot even get into a meaningful relationship because he hasn't found the basis to cut the apron strings with his mama.
Whoa.
He's a big grown-ass man and his mama's still buying his boxer shorts. Hey, they're expensive. Cooking his meals and washing his clothes. Hell, mama's even going to the club with him.
Wow.
No woman can even get close enough because his mother doesn't want to lose her little boy to another woman. And when you have to turn and say, oh no, that's my mother, that's when you know you're too close. Goodness gracious, that
Wow.
guy. You know any of those guys?
No, thank God.
No.
Bring moms to the
We
club.
are old. We don't know people who are. That's young people.
I'm past the age of consent.
Yeah, we're old.
Bring moms to the club.
All right, number 5 is Fielding Freddy. Fielding Freddy has a personality for every woman he creeps with. No matter what name he gives the damsel in distress, he's still Fielding Freddy and a cheating Charlie. Plain and simply put, he's a dog. Fielding Freddy has no control of his animalistic side and feels the need to share his manhood with every female he sees.
Damn.
He just doesn't sound like a bad guy to me.
I don't see nothing wrong with him.
Fielding Freddy's getting his groove on.
Yeah, he's more than a groove.
Yeah,
For him, every woman is an opportunity because he's thrill-seeking rather than soul-seeking.
that's what I'm talking about.
Hey, every woman is an opportunity.
Yeah, you should be seeking.
He's a heat-seeking.
Yeah.
Missile.
All right, the last one is Dumb Darnell. Dumb Darnell.
Damn. He already in
Know a guy named Darnell, too. Dumb Darnell lacks the knowledge of himself. He enters a relationship before discovering what he likes or dislikes. That sounds like a woman. Therefore, becomes a great candidate for making out with demanding Dina. He's led to believe that he owes her something, and he might as well put it on her skirt because what is really acting like is a pussy.
Whoa.
Damn, why they insulting the dude like that?
Right.
No woman wants a weak man. He knows he's not in the right relationship, but denies himself the happiness he deserves because he's too afraid to man up and wear the draws.
Wow.
That guy cannot be in our crew.
Bruh. Nah.
Well, that's pretty much the mindsets. I won't have to go through all 7 because it gets worse, and there's no men like that in the world.
I hope not.
So, like, wrap it up. What do you think? Like, do you think that these kind of dudes really exist?
I think the reason why some of these dudes exist is because of the mother, which comes back to a woman. It's the woman's fault that there are men like this.
I mean, it started with the apple. They ate the apple first,
Yep.
and that started all sin and messed up everything. And from then, it's just been a constant fuck up of everything.
Yeah, because just like Adam said, it's the woman you gave me, she did it. So I did it. What am I supposed to do? I thought she was cooking apple pie, so
Right.
I had a piece.
Right. And you know, it's crazy to have 3 guys who've all been divorced in the same room, right?
You throw a rock and hit one.
So we're looking for perfection.
Do you think you were looking for perfection?
Yeah, I sure didn't have it. Hey, they're perfect until you marry them.
Oh, that's
And you know what? That is the realest shit ever. Like it's like their heads spin around like the Exorcist.
Yeah, because before you marry them, you can't keep them off your dick.
Mm-hmm.
Once you marry them, you can't keep them on your dick.
It's like, do you remember him?
Hey, look at this. This look familiar?
The good thing about divorce is that it always gets better.
Yeah, the farther you get away from her.
Yeah, all I gotta say is, for all those brothers out there that have been with their women for, 20, 30 years, I got my hats off to you.
Oh, yeah.
Because, man, after about 5 years, I run out of things to say.
Wow. That's why you gotta watch a lot of TV.
Especially during sex, come on, man.
You've said it all.
You done said it all. I mean, what more can you say?
I just like to give her a high five in the hallway.
you be laying there like, hey, it's me again.
No, but after 5 years, you guys should have it in tune. It's like 1, 2, 3, net. 1, 2, 3, net. 1,
Synchronized
2,
fucking.
3, net. Okay, high five, sleep.
Oh, man.
Makes
Get
sense to
that.
me.
Role playing.
It's better than being single. When you be single, it's like 1, 2, 4, 7. What's going on? Why we're not moving together? What's happening?
Right.
This sucks.
I want to get off this
I
ride.
just want to go to sleep.
I need an adult.
What are you doing with my leg?
Each one tries to impress
When
you
you're
more.
single, it's like Cracker Jacks. You never know what that little toy is. When you're married, it's like G.I. Joe men. You know what it is. It's right there in the packet. You see it before you buy it.
That's right.
You know, it came with a gun. It only got one gun.
That's what I was telling the guy today. It's like, I got this thing called husband dick. I don't need any more exciting young filly. You know what I'm saying? I got husband dick.
Yeah.
It only works with the wife.
That's it.
Otherwise, you get the medium soft. It's just not gonna work for you.
You're just gonna push it in.
Yeah. Just shove it in with
I
your
hope it
fingers.
gets hard on the way in.
Just shove it in with your thumbs.
Pray that it gets hard.
If it don't, this doesn't normally happen.
Yeah. Isn't there?
This sounds like that's happened before.
It has, believe me.
It doesn't usually happen this way.
Oh yeah.
It happened.
Oh yeah. I've been there.
Of course. Nobody will admit they've been there.
Oh no. I've been there. Like I don't know what's going on. I've been drinking too much. It's not that. It's just I didn't like you.
Maybe you were just feeling too good.
Oh yeah. I had to bust. Just now, can you leave?
That's the hardest part for him is leaving.
No, it's good. Nowadays, it's so much better because you be like, your Uber's outside.
Damn, that's true.
Before you had to try to take them home.
Oh, man.
Now you're just like, oh, your Uber's here.
Back in the day, you just put them on muni.
Whoa. And wouldn't even get up and walk into the door.
Sometimes you can't. Yeah. You're like, oh, I gotta work early.
Bus leaves in 5 minutes. We'll grab.
Give her a quarter for the bus.
Damn.
All right.
Nickel back in my day.
Damn.
What was
Boy,
that?
he went to school with Abraham Lincoln. All right. My question number 1. In dating, can the other person want to kiss too much? And can a person be too affectionate?
Hell yeah.
You think so?
In dating, if we're first dating and you want to kiss me too much, fuck that.
Oh, come on.
You still got dude DNA all on her.
Oh, that's
You-
part of the fun.
I'm part of the fun with the guy's DNA.
Wait.
No, be honest before that.
This turned really gay. You want to try to guess his
Oh
cologne?
my god, am I gay? Hold on.
This is a gay moment.
In the beginning, kissing too much, you don't know how people kiss. Some people kiss with too much spit, and then you've ruined it.
Oh, damn.
What about you? What about you, our special guest? How do you feel about you meet a chick and she wants to kiss you and hug you?
Oh,
And
hell yeah. I'm down for that.
as much affection as possible.
Hell yeah.
What if she want to tongue you down in
Please.
Yeah, how long you been divorced? I don't think it's been long enough.
What about if you're in Starbucks and she just sees you and she's just like, she just wants a kiss. She wants the whole
Oh,
thing.
hell yeah. Right there.
Right there.
Right there.
Much as you want.
Busting slobs.
Busting slobs.
Right there. In
Hey,
Starbucks.
And you carry no.
No. Not in Starbucks, in front of people.
So
There
Really?
might be kids in there.
See me, I'm gonna kiss you, grab your ass,
Hell
everything.
yeah. Put
I'm
my
not gonna
tongue
kiss.
down your throat.
I'm not gonna kiss you.
Yeah, you're gonna kiss me, grab my ass.
I feel like there's no such thing as too much affection. All right, person number
Sound
one.
like you married to her. Do it all.
Person 1, it's all preference and how they really feeling the other person. Me personally, I like kissing and affection, so it's not too much if I really like the person. What about Carrie with a K if you really like the person?
If I really like the person, everything's good.
All right, but you don't want to
I
slob
damn
you
near
down.
pull her pants down.
But you don't want to slob you down in Starbucks.
I just don't like the slobbing down part. I think
What
it's
about
because of them soap operas I used to watch.
What about if you really like her? Will you like her to slob you down in front of in Starbucks?
Hell yeah.
Me too. I'm just saying.
KFC, I don't care.
She can't do it. She can't do it in KFC though, because I really like KFC.
Put some fried chicken on them greasy ass lips.
They're gonna ask you to leave.
Okay, the person said they said at home is fine, out in public fine, but not kissing session. They said we ain't in high school. How do you feel about that? When you see like young kids kissing, don't you feel like, hey, you guys shouldn't be doing that?
No, hell no.
I
They could be doing a lot worse.
I don't like when I'm passing by a bus stop and the young girl is sitting in the dude's lap at the bus stop. Like, you know what I mean? You're all out in the open, probably like 14 years old, sitting in this 30-year-old dude's lap.
Oh my god.
It doesn't work for me.
That's rape.
Yeah, you should be charged right
But what
then.
about if they're the same age?
I don't like it when I think there's other stuff they should be doing at that age.
Well, he's
Like what?
Like what? He's trying. What was you doing at that age?
Like their homework. What was I mean, I didn't start till 16. I was late.
16 is late.
Yeah, niggas was starting at 12. What was you, 11?
Don't bring me in this. That's totally different.
I was old compared to everybody around me. Everybody's like, oh yeah, I got my dick sucked. I'm like, I didn't.
Whoa.
I
Damn.
didn't.
You didn't get your dick sucked until how you
Not
were?
until I was 16.
You were you 16 or 18?
Shit, I was about
I might have
20.
been 17.
You was 20 the first time you got a
Yeah.
blowjob?
Hell yeah, man. Them sisters back there, they weren't putting their lips on them. Their mamas was telling them that if they did, that they were going to go blind.
Wow. Wow. And
My
that
mama
worked.
said, I'm going to go blind if I put my mouth on that thing.
And they said that stuff.
It
too,
was
I
true.
remember. I
Yeah,
remember.
that's a true story.
Okay,
my
how
grandmother said
old
so.
were you when you first ate some pussy?
Oh, damn, I was young. That
What-
was probably one of the first things I did.
How
I learned
old were
from
you?
My uncle
Wait,
put
you
me
ate your
up on
uncle's
Game
pussy?
On. No, my uncle put me up on
His-
Game On
his
now on
uncle.
how to do it.
He told you how to do it?
Yeah, he
I
taught
didn't
me
have
how
no
to
uncle
do
like
shit.
that.
So
Really?
Yeah, hell yeah. That's the first thing I did.
How old were you?
About 16, 17.
16.
Yeah.
You was eating pussy at 16?
Hell yeah, man. That shit,
Yeah.
You had multiple girlfriends. If you ate pussy at 16, you
Wow.
had multiple girlfriends.
They was pointing him out.
Yes.
That guy
Yeah,
right
yeah.
there.
How old were you, Kier?
I think I was 20 something when I hit
20 the first time you ate
like
pussy?
22.
So,
Damn.
I can honestly say that I was 17, but I'm saying names.
Uh
man.
oh.
So, Samantha, you knew her. Samantha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did know Samantha.
She
Okay.
was older than me. And she taught me how to eat pussy.
She taught you.
Yep.
She raised
And
you.
I was 16.
Man. Like a tutorial or what?
Yeah. So
Insert
my
time.
mom wasn't around much for obvious reasons, right?
that we
And
know.
so my mom had a boyfriend, and so I went over to where her boyfriend was. It was by MacArthur BART station, and so my mom, they were gonna go out and party all night. So she said you could have your girlfriend come over, who was Samantha.
Wow.
So I don't know if she knew my age or whatever. So she showed up, right? And I'm like, and so she showed up like ready to fuck, like the whole. I didn't know any better, right? I had just done a little bit of humping and stuff like that. I didn't really know what I was doing, but maybe she thought I knew what I was doing. So she had on lingerie.
Damn it.
I ain't never seen no lingerie before.
So that's just inviting you to eat the pussy.
So I was like, oh shit, well, I'm gonna try it because I seen it on the Playboy channel. When it goes squirrely
Yeah.
and then it goes straight.
Yeah.
And so I had done some humping, and I think I got the tip in a couple times. But I didn't know, like, from all the girls I dated, nobody let me hump them. So I started trying to do what I saw on the Playboy channel. I started trying to eat the coochie, right?
Wow.
So she goes, wait.
You're not supposed to bite it.
She says,
What did she say?
she said, are you a virgin? And I go, nah. I done this and I done that. She was like, okay, I'm gonna show you.
Uh-oh.
And I was like, okay. So she was like, lick here, move your tongue like that, suck it right here, and da-da-da-da-da-da. And I was young, right? So when you're young, you first reach puberty a couple years later, you can nut 1,000 times and still get
yeah,
hard.
Yeah.
We must have did it like 77 times.
77.
Now I look back, that was rape.
Yeah. You were
Because
taking advantage.
she was older than me.
So?
So she knew. I had no clue. We did it like she showed me. That's how I learned everything.
She put you
So
up
when
on
I went
game.
back to school, I ate a girl coochie at school, and then all the girls liked me.
Yeah. The word got out. So you're part of the Me Too movement.
Yeah, me too. I typed that. So that's how I actually learned. Is because she was like, do this, do this, do that, do this, do this, do that. But she had to be 3 or 4 years older than me.
She looked pretty old, too.
So she, and then when I went to her job one day, because I was in love after she did that. And then
After you ate the coochie?
yeah, I
you
was in love.
Okay.
And so then there was this big dude standing there. And so I was sitting there. I had like one little flower because I think I only had $5. So I spent $2 on the flower to her. And I'm standing there waiting for her to get off work. And the dude walks over to me. He's at least, 30.
Oh, my God.
I think I got man muscles. And he's like, what you doing up here? I said, I came to see my girlfriend. He was like, well, that ain't your girlfriend no more.
Damn it.
I was like, well,
Why not?
And I was like, okay. And then I walked away.
Damn.
Yeah. So he just like pulled out his dick and put it on the reception desk. On the reception desk, like, nah, nigga, this is what she
Maybe
did
he
with.
ate it a little better than you.
No, he was grown.
He was past puberty.
That nigga had man muscles.
Oh, God.
I mean, like, I was like, damn. I mean, when I think about it now, that nigga was hella old. So he was like, no, that ain't your girlfriend no more.
She was playing around. It's over.
So next person said, I don't like in public tongue down session. Don't like being the center of attention. So when you're kissing this person, everybody's gonna be looking at you. Does that bother you?
Nope.
I don't like unnecessary
Who
attention.
cares?
See, you don't like unnecessary attention.
No.
So you don't want the tongue down session because everybody's gonna look.
Yeah,
Watch it.
I don't feel like that at all.
And you want the attention.
No, it's not that I want it. I didn't give a fuck what a motherfucker think about me.
He gonna pull out his dick in KFC.
Now that will get you in jail.
Yeah. Then you're gonna be watching draws in the
And
city.
not if you finish fast enough.
So I'm like with you. I don't really care about what other people think. You know, so I don't care if they mad. You know, fuck it.
Fuck them.
It is the thing. What's real is love or affection is considered bad.
Mm-hmm.
So if somebody
Unless
sees
you're gay.
if somebody sees like two people kissing, sometimes they get an attitude. Like, they need to get a room or did it. Well, but this is people showing love.
That's people that are sexually frustrated.
Or jealous.
They ain't getting enough at home, so they gotta, put it on.
They could possibly be jealous too.
Yeah, it's hating.
All right, person number 4. Hell yes, I'm saying it's cool to kiss. All kissing don't have to be slobbing down, tongue kissing. A peck on the cheek or the lips is nice, and there's no such thing as too affectionate. Like if we out in public holding hands, it's cute, but you ain't gotta have your hands on my ass and smacking my ass, tongue kissing me, so that everyone knows that I'm with you. Calm down. They know I'm with you. Holding hands, we're together. We won't have to do all that extra. Yeah. That's something that can be a turn off to me.
Well, it can also be a threat. Because if you slapping your girl's ass in the wrong neighborhood or around the wrong people, I mean, if the dude's bigger than you, he might take your chick and smack her ass too. Like, oh, we smacking asses today? Smack. What you finna do? He said, I do it to her, I do it to you.
I'm not following your train of thought there.
It's like you got an ice cream and everybody hungry. Okay. You know, okay. You licking your ice cream all in public. Niggas like, I ain't had ice cream in a long time. Nigga.
So they gonna come and lick your
ice cream? They come lick your ice cream.
That's some insecure shit.
Hey, you want that nigga to lick your ice cream, you better lick that shit outside somewhere.
You the dude that got your girl walking around in a parka.
A burqa.
A burqa.
Yes.
Like, hey, I want no dudes to look at you because they might want to lick your ice cream.
Yeah, fuck that shit. I'm gonna lick your ice cream in private.
Oh my god.
But that's for dating though.
I really don't get your analogy.
Cause also here's the thing though, if you're dating this girl, right?
And you're in the neighborhood, and then somebody gonna come smack her ass because you smacked her ass.
What neighborhood you in?
That's what I'm saying. We in the hood. Niggas like, oh, we smacking asses now? Let's all smack some ass.
Man, there gotta be some type of player code violation. That's a
I think it's a couple violations.
That's a serious code violation.
So, okay, look.
Not in my relationship.
I'm just saying, you gotta be careful. Don't smack her ass in public. Yeah. I might walk up and be like, nigga,
eat your ice cream.
Nigga, come up off that ice cream. Nigga.
All they do is smack her ass. Nah, it's my ass to smack now.
It's my ass now, nigga.
And then she just goes with him because he's bigger?
If he wins the fight. You know what I'm saying? If he has man muscles, this nigga might win the fight. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a nigga with some man muscles before.
This dude had man muscles. I think he had a muscle shirt on.
If a nigga with a muscle shirt smack your girl ass, leave.
You just take that ass whooping and you tell him, why you beating me up? She the one that's going to nurse me back to health. So you lose.
Any nigga with a muscle shirt, you leave him alone.
That's what this dude said to me once, right? he wanted to get with this girl I was dating. And I told him, I was like, he said he was going to stomp me out. I said, if you stomp me out, she just going to nurse me back to health.
Hey, you got to tell that story, man. 'Cause I tell everybody a story, and it's been at least 20 years. But that story where you went on that blind date, and that dude came up. You remember that one? You met some girl downtown, and...
No, it wasn't a blind date. I knew the girl.
You did?
I think her name was Doris.
And some dude came out of nowhere and...
Smacked the shit out of
And
her.
what'd you say?
It's fucked up.
Dude, did you say something like, damn, that looked like it hurt?
Yeah. I was like, oh, shit.
And he was just making fun of me. The motherfucker smack her ass. This nigga smacked the bitch.
I forgot that whole story. He
Some
smacked
motherfuckers were trying to jump on him, but you looked at the girl and said, damn.
I didn't know what she did. So it was in the projects, right? And she was like, go downtown with me. I was like, all right, I go with you. We jumped on the bus and we walking by the fun center. Mm-hmm. And then we was walking by the fun center. She said, oh, shit. I was like, what? She didn't tell me she had a dude. Mm-hmm. So dude started walking next to us. He looked over at me. I look over at him. Like, you got a problem with me?
Right.
He looked back and just whack. I was like, oh, shit.
And slap fire.
The smack was so loud. I was like, that nigga shooter?
I started ducking. Nigga, they shooting.
Oh, shit. Yeah, dude.
I was like, oh, shit. That looked like it hurt. But she was cool. She was like, man, fuck him. He played too much. It's like,
He wasn't playing.
that nigga wasn't playing.
It's crazy.
Oh, man. That shit's a classic. That's
So
one classic story.
So he didn't lick your ice cream. What he did was smack that shit out your hand.
No. He smacked her ice cream out of her hand. My ice cream was intact.
She was the ice cream.
No. She was the cone.
She had nothing left but cone after you smacked it.
Don't tell nobody else that story, man.
That shit's classic.
You just gonna let her hit you like that?
Yeah. Damn. That
I
looked like it hurt.
That shit looked like it.
So you had to nurse her back there?
No. I just walked a couple more blocks and found a reason to go my own way. Because I didn't know if he was coming back.
Just slap a nigga.
Okay. Person number 5. No such thing as kissing too much. Affection is fickle. Too much or too little will ruin a relationship from either perspective. So you can be too much. So you can be too much of anything for the wrong person. Mm. So maybe you don't like kissing, probably because you're not kissing the right person.
Well, see, I'm talking from the perspective of dating. Now, being married, we kiss every fucking where. It doesn't matter.
Like tongue down sessions or
Yes.
just still mwah?
Yes.
That was the opposite of
I
when
kiss
I was
my
married.
wife anywhere.
That's the opposite of me when I was married.
Really?
I'd wait till I get home for that.
What?
But if I got a girlfriend, hell yeah, I'm doing it wherever and whenever.
Why wouldn't you kissing your wife?
She's the only
Because
person
like I
you kiss.
said, after 5 years, I mean, you know, you start running out of things. You done kissed 1,000 damn times.
He's like, oh, those lips.
Yeah, really. That damn tongue.
What's your favorite kind of food to eat?
Soul food, barbecue.
How long have you been eating barbecue?
Not enough. How's that?
Exactly.
Now, if I got it every day, I'd be bored of it too.
No,
Yeah.
and never get tired of barbecue.
You can never get tired of barbecue. There's so many variations. There's barbecue ribs, there's links, there's brisket. You
And
can't-
that's the same thing with women. It's
right.
the same
So
thing.
you can French kiss, you can tongue kiss.
You talking about with your wife?
Yeah.
Well, see, that's why you should.
You can put barbecue on your lips.
You should have married a black woman, because then she could at least change her hair hat, and you would have felt like you're
Hair
a different
hat.
woman.
We ain't going to church.
No. He's just talking about the hair, not the hat.
Oh. We ain't going to church.
See, she changed her wig. It's a new woman. You'd be
A
like,
wig.
oh, I didn't kiss this woman yesterday.
Yeah. She wake up, she blonde.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bow.
Damn.
Go to bed, she got braids.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ponytail next day.
Then she got the dirty headscarf on.
Wow.
The smelly headscarf.
But your girl was cute.
Which one?
When you got married
Oh,
to.
my Mary.
Which one? Oh.
She
Yeah,
was
she
cute.
was.
She was
She's a sweet girl.
She was a cutie.
Yeah, she still is.
She had a little booty too.
You was checking her out, huh?
No.
I tell you one thing, ain't nobody gonna try to take my ice cream.
Hey, you rush me, you have my ice cream.
Nigga,
You ain't gotta
I
hurt me.
I don't want it no more.
Yeah, you go ahead. I'm sure you got some ice cream I can take. We can trade.
There's plenty of ice cream out there.
All right, person number 6.
6.
Yes, but that's why you have a period to get to know each other and what works for you. So, do you think that like not knowing what the person likes could be, you could have too much affection or not enough affection because you don't know what they like?
Well, you need to know if they eat ass.
Ass.
Because you're going to take a while to kiss. You want her to brush her teeth a few times before you kiss. If she's tonguing an ass before she met
Tongue
you.
in the ass.
Yeah.
What if she tongues your ass? Then will you be mad if you've been kissing her?
Let me ask you, so can
No.
you actually respect the woman that stuck her tongue in your ass?
Yes.
Both of y'all answered all that, but yes.
Shit, yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Can I respect her?
No.
Is
That's
that
who
a
you
real
marry.
Is that a real question?
That's who you marry. What are you talking about? Can I respect her?
Form the answer in the form of a question.
Right. Respect her.
Shit,
I
you
love
might,
her.
You might have to do 10 push-ups for that shit.
That's got to be some kind of code violation.
Oh, man, I can't. Man, you guys are crazy. I can't. Man, somebody stick a tongue in my ass.
That's the... Do respect her.
Hell no, shit.
It's like I got a friend that's never tried anal. I'm like, what? You put your dick in there? Yes. That's where it goes.
You want to slap her in the head? Grow up. Be an adult.
Fuck out of here.
You never cheated. Be an adult.
That's why you don't get the big piece of chicken.
You deserve just a wing. All right. Okay, so when I explained the question, I sent it to the person who initially sent it, and they said I wasn't explaining the question right. So they said, you're not explaining the question right. I said, there's nothing wrong with affection. I just don't think tonguing down in public, causing a scene, is not okay. A peck on the lips, out in public, etc. is okay. It's a place and time for everything. What do you feel about that? There's a place and time for everything?
Yeah, I mean, of course. I mean, if you're trying to, really get busy, yeah. But if it's just kissing and affection, why not? There's no rules about, public affection, is there? I've never read any.
Not in front of small children.
Not in front of small children.
That's how they got
How in the
here.
hell, exactly? How in the hell do you think they got here?
It makes them grow up too fast.
Really? So let's wrap it up. What do you think? So is public affection carried with a K? Yes or no?
Dating, no. Marriage, yes.
All right. Special guest.
Yes.
What do you think? Public affection? Yes or no?
Of course, yes.
Me, of course, yes. I think that if I'm not trying, if a person's not trying to hide their relationship, then it's no public affection should be okay. And fuck whoever's looking at you.
Exactly.
You don't know these people.
They ain't doing nothing. They ain't putting no money in your pocket.
They wish they were doing what you're doing.
Exactly.
All right, wrap that up. So, Carrie, what's your next topic?
My next topic is a couple of reasons why your relationship keeps failing.
Oh, you might want to listen to this.
Well, I want to hear this one. Whose relationship?
You know what I'm
I think
saying?
he said yours.
My relationship?
A couple of reasons why his relationship failed. As if ours didn't either.
I didn't.
The number one is lumberjack pajamas. I'm kidding.
Yes.
Lumberjack pajamas.
When your girl come to bed with them lumberjack pajamas on
I
her
think
head,
that's
ragged.
cute.
Oh fuck.
He thinks
Wait,
it's cute.
you think every woman should come to bed in a negligee?
Yes.
If she comes to bed in pajamas, you're not getting any pussy. That's just, she's letting you know from the top, like,
Hey, I'm telling you, next date, a girl I live with, I'm throwing away anything that looks like not lingerie.
Wow.
She might not even have work clothes.
Damn, you want her coming in pumps too?
And thank you. I like how you think. I didn't think about that. Yes, pumps too.
you put that stuff on when I'm finished.
Her slippers are gonna be pumps.
Shit.
Number one is you don't know when to shut up.
Who?
There comes a point when making your point becomes harmful.
Yes.
There are times when your sentence could end and be just as powerful, but is ruined because of your motor mouth.
Who's motor mouth?
It could be the man or the woman, but
Oh.
we're going to say it's the woman.
The woman. Okay.
You know,
I get- that makes sense.
Because women go in an argument or a discussion. It's like they made their point at the beginning, but they still got to take that knife and jab you with it. Like, yeah. And then you just get mad and slap them like Fab.
Whoa. Or maybe they have an ulterior motive. Maybe they want to start a fight so they can have the makeup sex.
Well,
'Cause
hopefully
that's the best sex, right?
hopefully they can't
No.
beat you up.
Makeup sex is not the best sex.
I love makeup sex.
No, what's better is when she don't want to do it. You put a Molly in her. Oh wait. Yeah, makeup sex. You're right. Yeah, that's the best. That's the best.
You know, you be laying it down. You say, you should be saying like, no, what you say again? Do it. You know, you gotta make that stuff. You know,
It
it's
depends.
strong.
It depends
Hey,
on how
them
mad
little-
you are. Though.
Them little pumps you did, you might hurt somebody with
I know.
That didn't work out, master.
Yeah, you kind of bent your knees a little bit. That didn't look like it was joyful.
Angry pumping.
Yeah, you trying to send her to Kaiser.
Damn.
Let's see. Number 2, you expect others to put up with your problems. You should accept me, flaws and all, is the only half true. I've always said I accept you have problems, but that doesn't mean I'll make them my own. Like, your problems are your fucking own.
So the reason people are unsuccessful because they spread the problems.
Yeah, they want you to take on their problems too.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Not if their problem is fucking with other bitches.
It's the ice cream thing again.
Yeah, man.
Not if their problem is licking other ice creams.
Get this man an ice cream.
The next one is you're inconsistent. You say you know what you want, you say you know what you don't want, but you allow the two to mix sometimes. You can't profess that you're ready to settle down at one point and then shout YOLO at the next.
YOLO! YOLO!
That would drive most people crazy. I can see that.
Yeah.
Consistency is real in a relationship
Consistency is real.
because even in mine, we have roles, you know, not just role playing, but we have roles where I know what I'm supposed to do and I do it. She doesn't have to remind me. She
Is
knows
that-
what she's supposed to do.
So that's like on Wednesday when you wear a dress.
Yeah, I know I'm supposed to wear that dress on Wednesday, so
Right.
I do it.
Right. Okay.
You know, with some combat boots on
Whoa.
and a leopard thong.
It's really good.
It's only gay if you're fucking a dude.
Yeah, true. It's gauge behavior.
Savage behavior. So you're not ugly, just unattractive. Too often people confuse looks with attraction. I know plenty of beautiful women who are not attractive. It may be personality traits, or they have only heavily relied on their looks and haven't focused on their entire being to become completely whole. Like, they're ugly on the inside. But does she have a fat ass?
Yeah.
That
And then
trumps it all.
being ugly is actually is subjective.
Yeah.
Subjective.
It is
Subjective.
yeah.
Because, you know, you could date somebody and you thought they were ugly in the beginning, and then you see them one day and be like, they're fucking beautiful. Right?
Mhm.
And then, or somebody else see your girl and
That's
be like,
right.
damn, she's hella pretty, and
And
you
then all of a
looking at
sudden
her.
you got prettier.
Like, what
Yeah.
are you looking
Yeah.
at?
Yeah. And then I try to be ugly, though. Because ugly guys win.
They do.
Mm-hmm.
Ugly guys with nice cars.
Or just ugly.
The next one is you haven't learned to let go. Acceptance is part of life that we always struggle with. We have to learn that we'll have to accept things in our past and leave them there. We hold on to things because we think that if we let them go, they're like saying it's okay. We're not. We're accepting it and allowing ourselves to move past it. I think that's more of a problem that women have is letting go. Because
No, guys have a problem with letting go. I think so.
Why?
Just because, like, you'll see the dude and he'll be, like, stuck on the ex. And you're like, y'all ain't been together for hella long. Why are you acting petty now that I'm fucking her? You know what I mean?
Nigga, let her go.
Let me fucking peace.
Maybe because you hitting it better.
Yeah, true. True. That could be it.
You licking ice cream better.
Tossing that salad.
See, there he goes.
You don't know nothing about tossing salad.
Okay.
What's next?
So the last one is you want what you deserve, but you don't want to earn it. Everybody thinks they deserve the world. Everyone thinks they're awesome individuals. Then they make everyone pass all those tests before they prove it. The world wasn't made in a day. You have to put in the necessary work too. That's the last one. I think I hear a lot in relationships, or even in when you're at a movie like Acrimony and there's a bunch of women in the audience. They think they deserve more than they actually deserve. Like every woman will say, you know, I deserve blah blah blah. I deserve a man with a nice job and a car and blah. Some of them don't deserve that.
Yeah.
You have to be realistic about what you deserve.
Yeah, I mean, it's the whole game, though. Like, you think about dating. In the beginning, they want us to take them on these dates. They want us to open these doors. They want us to stand on the outside of the curb. They want to open the door to the car. They want us to pay for everything. But what is it that we get? And then the only defense that women say is what? Oh, I'll cook and clean stuff for you when we're together.
Right.
So I do all this stuff to impress you, to get you. Then when I get you, now you can start doing stuff to me. But then I hit it, and the pussy is whack. So I wasted my damn time.
Yeah.
And I can't get it back. Right?
Yeah. You never get it back.
You can't get it back.
It ain't coming back. It's
Go-
a bad investment.
It's a bad investment. Only thing that they have to offer that you get in this thing is what? You get their company.
Oh, company.
Yeah.
Right?
That's not
And then it's like, I don't have to pay for company. I can hang out with myself.
I could have had a V8.
I can hang out with my friends. They're a lot more funner than you. All right.
And none of them have pussies.
Whoa.
No.
Ah.
So that concludes our show tonight. We know there's a lot of podcasts you could be listening to,
And should be listening to.
so we thank you for riding with us. I'm J.R. Ryder.
And I'm Carrie with a K. Make sure you look us up on Facebook or Instagram, or get at us on grownmenchoppingitup@gmail.com. That's spelled out GROWNMENCHOPPINGITUP. And remember, everybody kneeling ain't praying.
Peace.